President Joe Biden announced a major expansion of the Parole in Place program, which will provide protections and a possible pathway to citizenship for about 500,000 undocumented immigrant spouses of American citizens.
I heard and respected from many of you and many people behind me of the concerns you felt as President I had to take these actions. Every nation must secure its borders, just that simple. And if Trump and the Republicans wouldn't do it, working with me, then I would do it on my own, and I did.
Now, with the new program, spouses of American citizens who have lived in the U.S. for at least 10 years can apply for permanent residency without having to leave the country. Now, that had been a substantial hurdle because it can take years to be approved and could potentially trigger a 10-year ban on reentering the country. Now, imagine if you are married to an American citizen, you have children who are here who are American citizens, that prospect could be potentially daunting. Now, these individuals will also be eligible for work permits while they apply for permanent citizenship, and they'd be protected from deportation. As of January 2022, an estimated 11 million undocumented immigrants lived here in the United States, according to the Department of Homeland Security. And because of their status, they often work under the table, and they have no access to federal benefits or, for the most part, a pathway to citizenship while living in the country. That doesn't mean, though, that they don't have any rights. U.S. courts have ruled that undocumented immigrants are entitled to due process, protection from search and seizure, some cases of legal representation in criminal proceedings. We'll get more into that. Fair pay, safe workplace environments, and a K-12 public education. These rights are not absolute. For example, legal counsel is not a guaranteed right in civil cases and is guaranteed only in felony cases. Now, this is important because if someone crossing the border is charged criminally for that offense, it would likely be a misdemeanor. Now, undocumented immigrants in certain states also have some rights and privileges that are not granted at the federal level. For example, 19 states and the District of Columbia allow undocumented immigrants to have a driver's license. Now, the expansion of the Parole in Place program would be the largest immigration action since DACA. That program, which former President Barack Obama implemented in 2012, provided protections, you'll recall, for undocumented children brought to the United States. Biden also announced yesterday that his administration would make the process easier for DACA recipients to get access to work visas after graduating successfully from college.